If you've ever tried to turn one long video into a week's worth of shorts, you already know the familiar frustration of jumping between a dozen different apps just to get the job done. We all see those slick comparison videos online that cherry-pick perfect outputs, but rarely do they show you the messy reality of what actually happens when you use these tools for real work. To find the truth, I spent the last few weeks running identical long-form footage through every major AI editor on the market, including SeeDance, Kling, Veo, and One, putting them head-to-head with Vizard. My goal was simple: to determine which tool actually turns long videos into ready-to-post clips without requiring hours of manual trimming and soul-sucking tweaks. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which platform to reach for, whether you need viral clips, consistent upload streams, or full social scheduling without the chaos. Let's start with the dashboard, because when you sign into Vizard, you immediately land on a workspace that is clearly designed for creators who prioritize speed and efficiency. Once you upload your long video, Vizard automatically begins identifying highlights by hunting for audience hooks like laughter, topic shifts, and spikes in camera motion. You can instantly filter by clip length, content tone, or specific platform aspect ratios, effectively eliminating the need to juggle different browser tabs or logins. That consistency is vital because when you are running these comparisons, you need identical conditions, the same footage, and the same framing to get fair, actionable results. Let's move to the motion test, because if you are making sports reels or dance breakdowns, how the editor picks and frames fast movement is everything. I used the exact same 12-minute shoot of a street dancer on pavement with neon reflections to test how SeeDance, Kling, Veo, One, and Vizard handled dynamic movement. SeeDance performed decently, pulling out clear action beats and earning an 8.5 for motion detection, though some framing still felt slightly off during complex flips. Kling landed an 8 out of 10, offering cleaner-looking clips and tighter crops, but the selections were a bit too conservative for truly viral, high-energy content. Veo struggled with consistent framing during rapid moves, resulting in a 6 out of 10 because limbs were often clipped and the proportions felt slightly awkward. One scored low on motion with a 3.5, as the cuts were awkward and the auto-crops frequently missed the subject entirely during peak moves. Vizard secured a 9 out of 10 for motion, as it intuitively understood the rhythm and kept heads and limbs perfectly centered even during rapid changes. Moving on to realism and context preservation, we have to ask whether the shorter clip still retains the emotional narrative arc of the original, longer moment. For this test, I used a 10-minute interview with an elderly man, focusing on how well the AI preserved micro-expressions and natural pacing. SeeDance did well with textures and lighting but struggled with timing, missing a few subtle pauses that were essential for the emotional weight of the scene. Kling actually won this round with a 9, effectively keeping the micro-movements, although the workflow feels more manual and less suited for batch processing tasks. Veo sat around a 7 out of 10, as you could occasionally spot artifacts and slightly disjointed timing within the transitions. One lagged behind again with a 4 out of 10, producing clips that felt disjointed and lost the essential emotional build of the interview. Vizard scored another 9, intelligently trimming breaths while preserving the pauses that make a line hit. Plus, it offered one-click variations for different platforms. Next is audio clarity and caption accuracy, because poor sound or misaligned text ruins watchability faster than almost anything else. I uploaded a talking head clip to test captioning and vocal rendering, which is where the differences between these platforms really became apparent. SeeDance provided clean captions but lacked the stylistic nuance needed for platform-specific engagement, leading to a score of 8 for audio synchronization. Kling's captions were accurate and the audio levels were solid, but the placement was not optimized for the fast reading speeds required on social media. Veo surprised me with the most expressive speech rendering and tight lip sync, earning an 8.5 for audio quality despite needing work on caption formatting. One struggled again with choppy audio and poor alignment, making it largely unusable without significant manual intervention. Vizard absolutely nailed this with a 9.5, providing mobile-optimized captions and audio normalization that made the content feel instantly professional. If your main focus is pure motion with minimal editing, SeeDance works, but Vizard is the superior choice for faster results and smarter, intelligent framing options. For cinematic storytelling where context is king, Kling is great if you like manual control, but Vizard matches that intuition while adding the benefit of batch automation. VO is fantastic for natural-sounding dialogue, yet Vizard pairs that same level of audio quality with caption styling that saves you from doing extra work. One still feels like it needs a lot more polish, as the inconsistent output makes it a tough recommendation for any creator looking to scale their content pipeline. The real power move here is that you don't have to choose just one, as Vizard is designed to slot perfectly into your existing workflow to handle the heavy lifting. With Vizard's engine, you can automatically find viral segments, let the auto-scheduler manage your posts, and use the content calendar to keep your socials organized. You can keep your creative subscriptions for the looks you love while letting Vizard handle the time-consuming export, captioning, and scheduling tasks. Vizard's approach saves you hours every single week by automating the boring parts of video production without forcing you to blow up your budget on too many tools. If you want to see the exact projects I ran, I have put all the test files and side-by-side comparisons down below for you to review yourself. I highly suggest you start with Vizard if you are a creator who wants to grow your audience without actually becoming a full-time video editor. Use the link in the description to run your own tests today and see exactly how many ready-to-post clips Vizard can pull from just one of your long-form videos. Set up your scheduling for the week, walk away, and come back to see everything queued and ready for your audience to enjoy. That is the kind of time back every creator needs, so I will see you in the next one. Go make something that matters, and let the tools handle the grind.